I'm reading even more nonsense about how to waste daylight, debating a nonsense piece of advice. So I see that one problem with daylight saving time is the geography for people living at the extremes of their time zone. The biannual clock shift keeps people from waking up in the dark. I got a little bit of a problem with that statement. Time doesn't regulate when people wake up. Right? There's no law in the books that says you have to wake up when it's X o'clock. Right? People wake up at X o'clock. Right? If you like to wake up in the dark, if you like to wake up in the sunlight, you're free to do that. When I was working remotely, I spent some time living in Missoula, which is an hour ahead of Seattle where I was working, and I really liked that schedule because there were late night activities I wanted to go to, and I could wake up at 11 o'clock Missoula time. My work at Seattle didn't start until 10. You gotta remember, we're working remotely. You don't need to take a shower to be able to jump in to get to work. That too, right? But there's no law in the books that says you have to wake up at X o'clock. People wake up at X o'clock, right? The time is only a meter stick, right? Just like 2 years ago when we first learned about social distancing, I live in the United States. We called it 6 feet. Over in Europe, they called it 2 meters, right? There's no need to change. I guess we could have changed to the metric system. I suspect with all the inflation going on, we're going to use this as an opportunity to switch over to metric, because people might not notice all the price hikes if all the numbers are being switched around. I really suspect that, which is a beautiful thing anyhow, except if it's being used to cover up inflation, right?